Isolation is a double-edged sword. To some, it could create loneliness. To others, it provides an opportunity to reflect on the gifts that we've received and to show gratitude for life's blessings. It's simply a matter of perspective.
What's up, quarantine, buddy? Oh, too close? Don't worry about it. Sorry about that. Hey, you know, I was really worried about this whole quarantine thing, but we get to hang out together every day, and dude, we got so much time for fun activities.
6 feet.
Social distancing.
6
I got
feet.
you. I got you. Social distancing. Hey, do you want to order pizza? Wait, do you think they still deliver Chinese?
What do you mean you don't have a good home gym? What's up, guys? Jeff Cavalier, ATHLEAN-X.com. Either current circumstances have you training at home more often than you'd like to, or maybe you actually like to train at home. But either way, what if you don't think you have enough? What if you think you're leaving gains on the table because of the current circumstances? Today I want to try to open your eyes. I'm giving you 29 workout hacks to give you a lot more opportunities and a lot more exercises that maybe you never thought of before. That being said, guys, we got a lot of work to cover and a lot of things to show you, so let's start doing that. All right, so the great place to start is actually here in the kitchen. Just maybe skip the trip to the refrigerator first. But really, you've got a wealth of opportunity right here at your kitchen counter. Anything that has a corner here, you could do a whole bunch of exercises just like this. You could do dips, one of my favorite places to do them. You can position your body more upright to focus on triceps, or you can just turn around and do hanging exercises for your abs. And when you're done with that, you could actually just head over to your kitchen table and do all kinds of rows, wider rows, underhand chin curls. There's a lot of stuff here you can do, guys, in your kitchen. You just got to open your mind to the possibilities. When you're in a gym, you have access to either a bench or a plyo box to do all kinds of step-ups or box jumps or different things for your legs. You have the same capability here if you just look at your own staircase. You see, we can do all these different variations simply by taking advantage of the height elevation on the steps, making it more difficult by jumping up 2 steps at one time or actually stepping up 2 steps at one time. Whatever it is, guys, it provides you with an opportunity to work not just your lower body, but also your upper body too. Decline push-ups are one of the better ways to train your upper chest, and all you gotta do is utilize your own staircase to get them done. So you might be thinking about now, but I miss my weights, my dumbbells, what can I do? I don't have anything around my house that's really that heavy. Well, what if you get a hold of one of these? This here gives you some good weight. This is a 40-pound jug of water here from whoever you want to order it from. The fact is, you can do a lot with these guys. It even has its own built-in handle to make it a lot easier to get the job done. So with that handle, it's pretty obvious that we could do this, a carry, one of my favorite exercises. And you don't need a lot of room. You don't need to be walking around. You can simply walk back and forth if needed. And you could also do some of these other exercises, like the clean, or even the shoulder press up and over. We call this a grave digger. It's definitely challenging with this weight. And you can certainly work your abs here too. It's a heavier than normal implement, but it still gets the job done on the Russian twist. And of course, you got to deal with that slosh factor here, but that's a little added element of stability, right? You got to slow down that rep to make sure that you're in control at all times, and that's not really a bad thing. The next valuable element in your house, you probably have a few of actually, and they're doorways. And it actually provides you with an opportunity to work that area of your body that tends to be more difficult to work at home, and that's your back. But you see, we have some options. We even could do some work for our shoulders too. But you see, I like the doorway here because as long as you have a stable jam here, you could do either a chin up off of it, or you could turn around and do a pull up. But beyond that, we have some other ways too that we can work our back. This here is a variation of a row, but it does require that you have a step down on the other side of the door so you can create that leverage to actually make the back muscles work. But beyond that too, I mentioned the shoulders. All you gotta do is press into this to get an isometric contraction for the deltoids. We actually have this built into our Zero program as sort of an isometric finisher after doing some of your handstand push-up work. The fact is, there's a lot of things you can do here in a doorway, and again, pretty much all of us have access to at least one. All right, now for this one, we probably think that Jesse's the best videographer in the world, but actually, he's the best mop cleaner in the world. You see, he does a fantastic job on this gym, but you don't need to just use the mop to clean. You see, this is one of the most versatile things that you can actually use in your own home. You see, if you take it and you put it over the back of a couple chairs, you've instantly got the opportunity to do more of that elusive back work that we just talked about. You can do all kinds of rows. You can train your biceps with inverted chin curls. You've got some options here that you just didn't have access to if you didn't have anything that you could actually pull yourself on. This is a hell of a lot sturdier than you think. And beyond that, you could actually do some ab work. We've covered before the value of the seated ab twist done more slowly. It's not just exercise that you could benefit from here. You could use this to do stretching and mobilization work too. Right? I've showed you guys so many times the value of mobilizing the thoracic spine, and this provides you with the perfect opportunity to do it the right way. Or even the perfect morning stretch for you to do. No matter what it is, guys, don't undervalue the benefit here of a simple broomstick. Now for the next one here, maybe you don't have a dog, but it might be worth asking a friend if you could have one of their extra dog leashes, because this will turn two of the best exercises you could possibly do at home, especially for adding muscle, the pull-up and the dip, into weighted versions of the pull-up and dip. You simply thread the dog leash through the weight, you hook it to itself, you put it around your waist, and you're good to go. But beyond that, it has some other things you can do here too. Again, versatility is key when you're training at home. You can simply wrap the dog leash over a pull-up bar, and now you have a form of assisted stretching, right? Passively allowing yourself to pull down with one arm to get the other one into a greater stretch than you could get to on your own. Or you could take that same leash, hook it to itself, go back and grab that mop from Jesse again if you have to, and then we have the opportunity to create a simulation of a TRX, where we can do more bodyweight rowing and exercises that we would normally do with suspension trainers. Guys, just open up your mind to the possibilities around you, and all new exercises are going to be at your feet. All right, so maybe you've seen people use these sliders, right, to do exercises like Jesse's doing here, different lunge variations, different push-up variations, maybe even some ab work, some ab wheel rollout substitutions here. Look, I'm not trying to take business away from anybody, but honestly, if you got a couple Tupperware covers at home, it's going to do the same thing. The next one is one of my favorite ways to actually overload the posterior chain, and we featured it a lot on this channel for good reason, and it's a slick floor. Now look, it could be a tile floor, it could be a hardwood floor, it could be anything that you could actually slide your feet on. You could actually just have your socks on here to make it even easier. The point is that you can do exercises like I'm showing you here, my favorite of which is the hamstring bridge and curl, because it gives you a chance to make that hamstring and glute work together as opposed to letting the hamstring dominate and leaving the glutes to do less of the work like they often do. We also can work our upper body too, not just doing ab work like you see me here, but also one of my favorite exercises, which is working our back. This is a great back pullover simulation exercise. There's so many things you can do here just by being able to slide on a surface, and I'm sure you can find one somewhere in your house, like I said, either of tile or of wood. And last but not least, we can't forget perhaps the most valuable piece of equipment that you have around your house, especially during times like these, guys, and it's your laptop computer. Look, having access to workouts like we put here up on our channel is going to give you guys an opportunity to at least have the information. Now, the next part is what you do with it. I'm encouraging you guys, don't let this get you down. The fact that you're not in your gym right now doesn't mean that you should stop working out entirely. You have so many things you can do. We actually put together for you the perfect home workout that you can do step by step. And also, I have a complete zero program at our ATHLEAN-X.com website, which includes a meal plan too, guys. No stone left unturned. Either option is a great way for you to get going to make sure that you don't let those gains go by the wayside. If you found the video helpful, guys, leave your comments a thumbs up. Let me know what you want me to cover. I'll do my best to do that for you. And if you haven't already, make sure you click subscribe and turn your notifications so you never miss a new video when we put one out. All right, guys, stay safe. See you soon.